What's up, guys and girls? Thanks for joining me for another chat. It's such a wonderful, beautiful day out today as spring kind of sets in on the northeast. And it's very, very welcome. It's very, very nice. First, let me get the business out of the way, but don't forget to like and subscribe this channel for more chats, insight, and training videos. And it really helps out the channel a lot, and I get to talk with you guys and engage with you all, which is really, really nice for me. One thing I want to talk about today is basically a roadmap to your life. And am I an expert at it? No, but I can only tell you what has worked for myself in certain instances throughout the course of my life that really kind of pushed me forward in a good direction. One thing I would say is to be yourself. And it's such a I guess it's such a topic that just keeps getting recycled over and over again, and it's like, what does that really mean, to be yourself? It's easier said than done. But what I mean about it is not to compromise your morals and the fiber of who you are for someone else. It could be a relationship, it can be a friendship, it can be a work relationship. What is going to be good and healthy for you? And you really have to kind of sit with yourself to find out what those morals are and what you won't compromise on. Because compromise is part of life, and we all have to do it, whether it's a significant other or whether it's a parent or a friend or a work colleague. And the most of what I made of everything is just kind of taking a minute and realizing which morals are uncompromisable for me, where it's okay to say no. And a lot of people are going to think that you're weird and think that things are different within you, and it's hard to explain it to them. But the only thing I can say is that if it makes you happy within, that's what truly being yourself is. You don't have to fit into a crowd just because someone else is telling you to. And you don't have to fit in somewhere if you're not comfortable. Look, I don't like going out and partying. It's just not my thing. It's something that makes me a little uncomfortable and awkward. And I know that about myself. And yeah, of course, do I have these events where I have to go to? Yes. Usually it's with a cast or a get-together or like a red carpet thing, and those things are really fun, but when I go into them, I have to like click the on switch and then I have to turn the off switch. But it's about being personable and engaging and being myself. But so that's first off what I wanted to talk about. Second off is I wanted to talk about more or less of doing things that can help your mental health. And for me, I found that 10 minutes of meditation in the morning and at night really helps me focus and center myself. And it's not to be all spiritual and stuff, but it really helps me focus. It really helps me get myself prepared for the day, because you are worth it. And that's the main thing that you have to realize, is that you are worth the time and effort. And if you don't want to start with 10 minutes, I recommend starting with 2 minutes. Because when I first started doing this, it helped me kind of collect the thoughts of the previous day, or at night especially. I kind of reflect on gratitude, and I reflect on myself, and I reflect on what the day's events have given me, and how lucky I am to be able to either, engage with you guys or do this for something that I want to give back to a community. And being involved in fitness and being involved in acting, all these great things and opportunities. So I thank things for that. I thank about it, and I am grateful at the end of the day. And so I do 10 minutes of meditation on that. And in the morning, it's the first thing I do. And I'm a culprit of it, because I would slack on it and not do it, and I knew how I would feel for the day. Something would be a little off because I haven't centered myself yet. So, you could play music, you can sit in silence, it's just basically, when the first thing you do is when you wake up, just don't go near the phone, okay? Forget all that stuff. And look, I have things that happen on my phone all the time. I need it, it's part of my job. But what I do is, the first thing is I meditate for 10 minutes. And usually I put on some like frequencies, or I put on some soothing music with no lyrics, or I just sit in silence and I just think about preparing myself for the day. And whatever thoughts come into your head, just welcome them. It's okay. You're just processing, and you're just starting your day off. And another thing I want to talk about too is just navigating the world. Look, life isn't easy, okay? And there are so many things that come up that can mess up your day. But I found too that journaling is a fantastic exercise to put down your thoughts and really kind of, I guess what I'm trying to say is, when I write stuff down, it's like I'm putting my feelings and I'm being open as I possibly want without any judgment. And that segues into doing something nice for yourself once per day. And it can be anything, but don't feel any guilt. Don't feel any pressure that you have to be doing something. Just do one nice thing for yourself every single day. Because what that is like a reward. And you're telling yourself that it's okay to, not do something busy. And it's okay to kind of enjoy something. I mean, play a video game. I personally have tea. Sometimes I read. Sometimes I do play a game. It just depends on the day. Sometimes I watch a TV show without interruptions. I just put the phone away. So all these kinds of things, really have helped me throughout my entire life. And I didn't really start to dig deep down into it until I took the time to really say to myself, okay, let me just sit down. Let me think about things. And that's the best part about it. We're in such a rush type of society where at the end of the day, it's like we don't even have time to think anymore. And look, it's the funniest anecdote I can give is that in New York City, people don't look up. And I mean that truly. Everyone's with their head down, or everyone's buried in something, or everyone's trying to get somewhere, and it's always quick. And the craziest thing is that if you do look up, you look at how beautiful the tops of the buildings are. But you're like, oh, I had never noticed that before, because we're so engulfed in work, and we're so engulfed in what society wants us to be, and we're so engulfed in responsibilities that we don't take time for us. And that's single-handedly one of the most important things I can say, is that take time for you, because you matter and you are worth it. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about this week. I've got some more topics that I want to kind of just chat about. If something comes to my mind, I'll put up another video. But it's really nice to see you all. I see people engaging in the comments, and people are telling me that, these things are helping them, and that means the world to me, because if I can help one person out through my own experience, like I said, I'm no expert, but I know what's worked for me. It may not work for you, but try it. You never know until you try. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the videos. I know I have to say that a lot, but it's for the YouTube algorithm and all that business. But I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea, when I look at the comments and stuff like that, it kind of it brightens up my day, because I know that I've helped, and that means the world to me. So thank you. I'll catch you next time.